What's up, YouTube? It's Credit Guy Frank here coming to you today with another video. All right. Now, today I want to talk about how you juice up your credit score the fastest way possible. And I want to let you guys know something that you probably do not want to hear, but I got to be the one to tell you. All right. I have to, because I see a lot of you guys' credit profiles when I'm cleaning your credit and doing a lot of things like that. And a lot of you guys have open accounts that's been paid, and literally you still have a small amount of cash accessible to you. All right. So let me tell you by just saying this is something I always say. The reason that you are even dealing with the banks is to build a relationship with the banks. All right. And when I say build a relationship with the banks, I do not mean you're just building a relationship like, okay, I had this bank for 6 years. All right. That's not building a relationship. A relationship is two different entities that are usually or supposed to be a good relationship anyway. It's supposed to be benefiting from one another. So what that looks like is, okay, I get my direct deposit sent here, all right? Or I've had this amount of money, or I had this credit card, this $2,000, $1,000, right? And I've been paying it, spending, paying it, spending, paying it, spending, paying it. Okay. The reason that you're doing that is not to just keep that $2,000. The reason that you're doing that is because you want to be able to increase those limits on whatever that is. All right. Now, you guys can't be scared to increase high limits because it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that you have to use the money. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means that you are more credible, and it shows on paper. Nobody knows how credible you are or how credible you can be if you don't go as far as you can go, right? So please, guys, every 3 to 6 months, really like like the 4-month mark, like at 155 days, like you should be, hold on, 36, 140. All right, put it around there. I gotta be precise because y'all will kill me in the comments. They were like, he said 160 is 140 days. So like 140, 145 days, right? Like like you should be getting these increases. All right. So honestly, if I had anything on my credit report right now that was $1,000, $2,000, anything like that, if it's under 5,000, I would delete it. I would delete that account. If it's 2,500, if it's like literally, if you have good paying history, okay, that's fine. If you got 25, call them up right now and tell them to give you 5,000. Like literally, like you might as well go ahead and say, if you've been paying on time for like 6 months minimum, right? The last 6 months, I ain't saying that you had a late payment 2 years ago, but the last 6 months, you don't have any late payments, you can call them and tell them to give you an increase. Now, if your other accounts are messed up, you probably cannot do that. But if it's just one or a few accounts, guys, you have to increase this relationship or else you need to stop banking with them. That's just that, because you don't know how powerful your $1,000 is on paper in their hands, because they're making like 10,000 minimum off of your 1,000 that's there. So they don't really care whether you know the truth or not. But I'm here to tell you guys that you need to continuously capitalize as they're capitalizing, right? So if you have less than $5,000 and it's on your account and you're trying to build and you're doing credit cleaning, delete it. Like literally delete it, because it's not benefiting you guys. You should be able to literally get a $10,000 card or a $10,000 loan easily. Like that should be your starting point. All right. Anybody knows that if you have a solid business and you got some late payments or something like that, they'll still give you 5,000. There's banks that'll still give you 5,000. So if you put that together, 5 banks, you got $25,000. All right. We got to think smarter, not harder. But if you have like a late payment here, late payment there, it was like 2 months ago or something like that, or if it's not in good standing, don't even try it, because it doesn't make sense. You're already showing that you're not a good partner to deal with. But please, guys, like this is stopping your growth, because if you apply for anything, I don't care if it's a business, I don't care if it's personal, I don't care if it's a loan, if it's a credit card, when you apply for things, one of the first things that they're going to do is they're going to look at, okay, do you have any negatives and things like that? If you do, you need to get them all, but okay, cool. If you don't, then they're looking at, okay, how much money do you have available to you? That is going to literally determine what they're going to give you. So if you got $2,000 here, you got $1,000 there, you got like, you ain't like, what? They're not giving you nothing. Like, for real, like, they're not giving you nothing. But if you got 7,500 here, you got 10,000 here, you got 15 or 12,000 here, now you working with stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you want to get all of those small things off of your credit, especially if it's within the last like 2 years. If you got a card, or if you got a loan within the last 2 years and you've been paying good on it and it's at 2,000 or 2,500, call them up right now and say, hey, I need a credit line increase. If they say no, okay, close my account. Like, period, straight like that. Close my account, because you need to start with literally a larger amount of money than that. And there's definitely ways to do it. And please, guys, do not get in my comments and talk about how that helps you get to the next level and things like that, because $2,000, you're on the same level. Like, you're not on a level at all. If you don't have 5,000 or more in an account, a bank is really not going to look at that as if like, oh, well, I should give them this. Like, that, they don't operate like that. They don't operate like that. So you have to help yourself, help them put you in a better position. And you do that by staying on top of what it is that you're doing. All right. And when you're one of my clients, I'm going to always show you guys how to maximize everything, whether if it's your personal or your business. So you already need to be in the mindset of being organized and structured and understanding what you're doing and why. Okay. Why am I spending on this car? Why am I spending on this business? Why am I spending my personal? Why? Like, every single purchase needs to be something that you understand completely. All right. And another thing that you guys can utilize is you all can utilize on the business side equipment loans. Those are one of the easiest loans to get. All right. Equipment loans. If you cut grass, if you do power washing or something like that, like, get a large machine or three, get $3,000, or they like, shit, they like $5,000 now, but get like $3,000, $5,000 or two $5,000 lawnmowers, riding lawnmowers. That's, you know what I mean? That's nice, you know, or get one and then get a truck, a cheap truck, and then put a little trailer in the back and have somebody else doing it. Tear down a whole neighborhood. You can knock out a whole neighborhood now. You bringing in $10,000 a month. All right. So you really got to start thinking smarter, not harder, understanding where we are, understanding situations and what you're trying to do, and how easy it is to make money in all different kind of ways. Right. We just need to put ourselves in the best situation possible. All right. This video is literally meant because this is on my mind heavy. I'm in the lab right now. This is on my mind heavy because I'm looking at all of this potential. And I just cannot believe you guys just allow people to have $2,000 on your credit report for 6 years. You paying everything on time. Like, that's crazy. That $2,000 should be like at least 30, which will then allow you to, oh, when I want to go get a car, or when I want to go get this, they're not only looking at that, but if you got a whole bunch of, you know, if you start doing this right now and in a year and a half, everything that you have is 12,000 or more, what are you not going to get approved for? What are you not going to get approved for? And that's the goal, guys. Build relationships so that you can literally have the access. Access. That's what this game is about. Access. Relationships is great. Being solid and all that is great. But once you got access, once you're undeniable, that's just what it is. You should walk in the bank, and they should know who you are, and they should stand up. That's just how it goes. All right? And when you're like that, you're setting appointments before you go to the bank. You're not just walking in the bank randomly, like doing goofy stuff, like asking for your account balance and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, be very intentional, guys. Be very intentional. All right? This was heavy on my heart. I just wanted to drop this off to you guys. Drop them comments down below. Talk about the next videos you want to hear, whatever. Oh, woo! Talk about the videos that you want to hear, things like that. You already know I ain't putting no editing into nothing. It's Credit Guy Frank here, coming to you today with another video. I'm out.